Yeah, remember. Sorry. So we're gonna do our intro again because, you know, I was muted. I forgot, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not used to the being live in a car. I'm live in a building, so
it's his fault.
Yes.
We're sorry. We're unmuted now.
Yeah, we're unmuted now.
They've noticed on my channel.
They're like, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Yep, we're unmuted.
Yeah, we're unmuted.
As I was saying, welcome back, Epic Gamers. So, as I said while I was muted, we are in the National Weather Center.
Yes.
We got into this lecture hall. It's Labor Day. There's obviously no classes or anything. They let us in, but then the National Weather Center closed, and nobody came to check up on us. And we are kind of just stuck in here at this point.
Yeah.
So,
forever.
Yeah, live stream 24 hours.
Yeah. Marathon live stream.
We won't actually be here all night. We gotta leave. We're gonna get Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Yeah.
Yum.
So yeah, we're talking rocket tornado probes
again.
Week 2.
Week 2.
The adventure continues. I decided to do like a little chat goal thing. I finally got that kind of stuff set up on my channel. I have no clue what actually is gonna happen, but I don't know. Better to try to secure funding for rockets and stuff like that, because each motor, the rocket engine, costs like $50 potentially. So we'll see what happens.
So yeah, you got to drop those super chats.
Drop the super chats. I'm very new to this, obviously.
I'm helping him out a little.
Yeah. He's running the stream essentially. But yeah, again, we've got it on both my channel and his channel.
Yep.
The red balance of mine looks different than yours, slightly. I don't know.
I have mine like creator mode, so maybe.
Once again, we have the Mason.
Yes.
And the Jackson. Aiden has disappeared.
Yeah,
we
had a +1, but
yeah,
he's MIA right now.
Aiden is here too. He helped. If you saw my epic video with the tornado probe that got launched in Arnett, ground-based one, it wasn't a rocket or anything. He helped. Aiden, who's not here, he'll be back, I assume. He helped design like the top of the probe, so he's been a big help so far. And with the tornado probe stuff, the rocket tornado probe stuff.
Was he another engineering guy, or?
No, he's actually he wants in. He's coming in now. It's after, like we said, it's after hours at the National Weather Center. So whenever he wants back in, we kind of have to open the door for him. So yeah, he's not an engineering student, but he works. He's like a coding guy.
Okay.
So
cool.
Same as Mason, I guess. Except Mason's here at OU. He's going to class at OU. And,
he goes to a different.
No.
Oh, all right.
You don't go to college, do you?
No. Oh,
Aiden doesn't do college. He's just working at the iCode.
He's just the smart guy without the fancy degrees.
Here's Aiden.
We're I keep on doing it wrong.
Yeah. All right. So we've been talking a lot about the design for the actual rocket type thing. We're thinking more like a plane at this point. Not like a plane, but like a rocket plane.
Yes.
Like, yeah. So what was that? What channel was that on? Was it BPS Space or was it a different one?
I can double check real quick. I believe so.
Yeah,
Project Air.
Project Air. Shout out to Project Air.
Yeah, if you're watching.
If you want to send us your design files. We like the orange one with like the stubby fins. It's like, yeah, that one. The rocket plane sort of thing.
Make it happen.
We have to. I wonder if we can pull up like a picture of it or something, just to give our people kind of an idea of what we're talking about here. It's a really cool design, but essentially building on what we talked about last week, a normal rocket, like just basically a missile essentially, it would launch into the tornado, the parachute would get picked up and it would get flown God knows where. It could potentially get sucked up into the updraft. If the tornado is strong enough, it could get sucked up to 50,000 feet in the air.
Absolutely.
We may never see it again. So having it be like a more, not a plane, but like something that has like steerable, like fins, stuff like that, to where we could basically launch it with the rockets into the tornado and then be able to steer it back. That's kind of the goal at this point. Have at least some control. We aren't going to be dropping like thousands of dollars on like a drone, like what Otis project does. Yeah. But having the ability to steer it will definitely come in handy. Hopefully tornado force winds don't just.
I was gonna say,
Take it
if
away.
it gets into the mezzo, I mean, essentially kind of like hail, you know, into the updraft. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was the Piedmont. I definitely know Mayfield might have done it. Like, they grabbed like a book and then they found it in like Indiana or something. So, possible road trip to recover our footage.
We'll launch the tornado probe in Oklahoma. It comes out in Arkansas.
I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. I'm just texting here in a second.
Yes, a rocket mini glider type thing. Yeah, Foxy. Basically that. We want a little more control of it, as LabCoatz, aka Zach, was saying, because we really don't want to lose it. I would be very distraught if I saw some random channel uploading our footage. So,
Honestly, I'm more like the type where, as long as it gets published, I'm just happy. I hear what you're saying. But
yeah.
that footage needs to be seen.
Yes. No, that is true. I mean, I guess that would be better than it never being seen, but I would still be I'd be sad.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull up the.
Let me see what search results.
Okay. I'm trying to pull up that picture.
The video.
So,
I'm not talking.
I could add a share screen too, really quick.
Power. No, okay. If we share my screen, I'll probably end up pulling up something important, and then people will know my password or something.
Once I did
rocket.
totally share a password to something
You
by
did?
accident. Yeah, I mean, I think I was on a hurricane or something, and I was like,
How not to run a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Mezzo Hunter. Go check that out.
Let's see.
Don't learn from me.
Project there's one of the. They did one that's like. Look at that one. That's based off like the. The XLR, whatever it's called.
Like the X15. Yeah, the thing that was attached.
Interestingly, I think that was first pilot. One of the people that piloted it was Neil Armstrong.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think he
that's
was one
pretty
of the first test pilots for those big rocket plane type things. Come on, open line.
cool. I was gonna say all those NASA guys end up like doing crazy missions like that.
Yeah, something like this. I'm gonna give it a few seconds so I can actually see what I'm putting up.
Of course, it doesn't want to focus. Okay, we might have to hide our faces.
Oh yeah, you're.
Yeah, because the face.
Let me get closer.
There we go. Oh, you could do it.
Come on, focus.
I mean, I could hop back there. Here, I'll just hop back there real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys get the.
You get the
gist.
picture.
Yeah.
It's a. Let me see. Yeah, you might be able to see it better like that. Tilting is weird with it reversed. But yeah, it's like a rocket, but it's got wings essentially, and you can we'll be able to steer it back to us whenever the mission is complete. So that's kind of the general plan right now. Mason has been really getting into the rocket type stuff. He's been super pumped with this project.
Yeah, so Cooking says, QQQ, is this the group you put together? Well, I didn't put it together. We just kind of teamed up, and, he has some guys that he's been working with, and obviously I have Will. Willie didn't make it.
Yeah, Will didn't make it today.
Yeah, no pizza for you, Will.
Yeah, it turned out so the group he put together. So I mentioned it last week, but we kind of knew each other a little bit through YouTube. I feel like you said you've been subscribed for a while.
Oh yeah, no, I've been
I kind of more recently, within the last few months, kind of noticed, especially on some of the comments on my videos, I kind of noticed and I kind of talked back, and I came to know that he was in Norman, and then just recently we shared a certain picture that we both have basically the exact same one of, and they're like, "You're my neighbor, aren't you?"
Yeah.
So,
no, exactly.
We're literally down the street from each other, and
I mean walking distance.
my team essentially is usually just me and Mason. That's who chased with me most of this spring. Do you ever want to go chasing?
I mean, I will. It's just It's like if I'm here or not.
So potentially Jackson go chasing. Aiden doesn't want to go chasing. As far as
He'll fly the rockets with us.
It's fun, I promise.
Aiden's not so much a chaser. Aiden's he helped with design stuff like that, but he's not chasing. But yeah, Jackson go chasing. Hopefully we'll get out. Hopefully in the fall if we can get a day where class isn't too crazy.
Especially last November, where there was that big one last November.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Depends.
Yeah.
Jackson was close with the Norman tornado before.
Yeah.
Probably.
Norman tornado. We missed out on that one.
What, the one this year?
Yeah.
I flew out the last second.
But
You could actually see the little bit of a bowl from our community, and I was
really?
like, that looks suspicious. I was looking for, movement.
I think my dad took a picture of it.
Okay.
I think so. Well, maybe. I have to look back. But yeah.
But yeah, basically, so it's Zach and Mason, kind of like how myself and Will chase.
Yeah, we're the main team so far. Although Jackson will potentially be joining us at some point. He'll fit in our car, the little black Pontiac. It's got 4 seats, I guess. But
I mean, it's a nice chaser.
it works, but we need a little bit of a tune-up potentially. Tune-up, not tuna. Tune-up. Yeah. It'd be nice to get a new car, but I'm gonna need to wait till I release some decent YouTube videos to make some money for a new car.
Super chat, excuse me.
Super chat. Hopefully the Coca-Cola video does well.
Oh yeah.
But I'm getting off topic.
Yeah,
So-
that's for another time. But honestly, yeah, guys, you heard it. I just want to say real quick, if you guys are into chemistry too, this is your guy.
We're replicating the Coca-Cola secret formula, and we are basically dead on at this point. But
That's gonna be a cool video.
editing it together is going to be a nightmare.
Oh,
it's going to be an experience. So, yeah, what we got going on? So, we were looking at like today we were talking about like before this stream happened. We've been here for probably an hour or two at this point. We were talking about like GPS type stuff. We were kind of more so cameras. We were talking about cameras.
Yeah.
So, positioning wise, like we were thinking about like originally we kind of talked about like having it like on the nose cone of the rocket plane type thing, but after looking at like the one from Project Air, it seems like it'll be just fine to put it basically just kind of sticking out on one like the top essentially, because the difference being it's not more of a plane than a rocket, but it's closer to a plane than a rocket. So whenever we launch it, it's not going to be experiencing like such incredibly high G-forces, and it won't be as extremely like stringent in terms of like aerodynamics as like a pure rocket would be. So, but having like a little camera like nub, like an Insta360 or something like that, like sticking out the side or something like that, isn't going to like ruin how this thing flies.
Bad Fox said, LabCoatz, he didn't get any damage when Mezzo had his garage door dented by a tornado. He's a little more embedded in the community.
You had your garage door dented by
Yeah, the February. Remember when it like went like right like through the community, but then like it really intensified near what's that, 24th, I think? If you go on, well, I don't want to dox us, but if you go towards our Walmart, it intensified like right near there. Then it ripped some garages, gas stations apart right near there. Then it went through here.
Was it further south, or was it a more north of the track? I don't really know. I remember there was something in like February that was kind of just out of the blue, obviously.
It was the one that hit the chemical place. Remember right near there, and all like our power lines were down.
Okay. So further north than where you were at?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Mezzo here, I could just show you real quick. The Mezzo literally went like right over my house.
I guess to answer the question is no, I didn't get any damage.
Yeah, he didn't get any damage. The short answer, no.
Short answer, no. Long answer is where the heck did where's the tornado's path?
Well, once I get this loop up, you're going to see it. It like, I mean, I'm going to call it a rapid intensification. Like, it got to like, I want to say 24, right? 24. I don't want to start getting cross streets. Un momento.
We're figuring it out.
Yes, that we are.
Yeah, there's two.
While we're looking for that, did you find any like good cameras or anything? Or like what we're looking at now?
We're just looking at the rocket, Project Air's rocket.
Oh, just like
Hey, Sarah.
checking out their design process for sort of thing. There's just cardboard, isn't it?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Cardboard, like fossil wood and stuff.
Yeah. That's the classic composition. So like in terms of like what the rocket would be built on, oh let's see.
That's why. There's a construction
Okay.
segment built.
See, Hall Park. Yeah, it went up like.
Oh, down there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's down there.
But you could see it went like
Their
right
warning's a
over.
little bit.
Well, yeah, that was
high.
the later warning. But you could see the couplet did go over my
So-
house.
Okay. Huh? Was this daytime or nighttime?
Night.
Huh? What time then?
I mean, it was late. Like I want to say like 11. It was like February 26th, I want to say.
There was a really late tornado near our house at one point. Like it was like
It's probably that.
it was like 3 a.m. or something like that. I
Actually-
like woke up and like my dad was like on the news and stuff. And we were like kind of like watching where this thing was, and I was like, I got on my computer. I was like, oh, this is new.
I think it was 2023, I want to say.
Yeah. My house has never received critical damage from the closest that we got. Okay, there was one tornado. Apparently, it was like 2010 or something like that, and it was apparently an EF4.
Oh, yeah, that was
and-
vicious.
Yeah, that went down through basically where his house is at this point.
Oh, yeah, I would've been
not to
gone.
dox us at this point, but yeah, that one. I remember I saw it out like the back window basically, and we all went to the shelter. There was debris coming down. Our house was fine, but like a trampoline got thrown into the front yard, and there was some shingle damage, obviously. And
So-
yeah, then we got out of the shelters. We looked to our west, and there it was, just kind of moving off into the distance. I thought it was just a big like gust tornado essentially, because it just looked like a ground circulation with dust and stuff. But now I know it was actually a serious EF4 tornado, which is insane because Norman never gets the tornadoes.
There's that. You know where he would be?
Yeah. Eagle.
Let's see. There's
Mine be.
probably like right here. Right? No, maybe you're right.
Oh no, well, I'm up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah, it was like right there.
Up here?
Yeah, that's the EF2 path.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
it went north of us. That might have been the one that I like stepped out at night and I looked at the like clouds and I just saw like a lightning flash and they were just kind of moving.
It was like rain wrapped up all hell.
Yeah.
And look, some places
But yeah, we
did
didn't-
take some damage.
But yeah, we didn't get anything.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the RFD surge pushed in my garage because my garage got like pushed in.
Okay, now I'm sorry, we're not doing as much.
Yeah, they're like, well, you guys.
We're sharing our tornado probe, not probe.
I mean, look, technically it was on ground here.
we're,
Went through there.
we're geeking out over tornadoes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it came way too close for
So
comfort.
here was the footage I was telling you about of that tornado. So that, look at that.
Run a longer thing to glide off of.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then of course the trees getting kind of messed up over here.
It's hers is the end, right?
And then yeah, it was traffic galore going down that road. This must have been. Yeah, these trees were kind of damaged a little bit. I think they ended up. Oh, yeah.
We could build
Yep.
it off
They-
the segments.
Yeah.
So there was damage over
String
here.
it together. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It was traffic was pretty heavy that day.
They even have it at EF2 through our community.
Yeah. Kind
Usually they,
sends out.
because if
Tornadoes exist and they do happen in Norman, contrary to popular belief.
yeah, the Norman bubble. But it appears it was kind of like just a drill bit right here. Then when it got into,
Want us? They don't. They might open up. I'm not entirely sure.
If they open up, that's
Yeah, it's just open it up.
okay. We're
For like just like sake of like size for rock or something like that.
No, for like the launch pad.
Okay.
if we're going with a smaller or like a not thrust wise, we're gonna need a longer takeoff rod. If we don't want like
Honestly, we could probably like take a lot of the rocket stuff with him because I feel like the rocket probes would be more for. Well, I mean, if you're paying all the money for all the stuff, then I guess it's yours. But I don't know. Like, what do you think? I mean, my original thought before we start doing anything was like get him the rocket probe, essentially. But if you think we should take the rocket probe, then
I think if we're running in a convoy, then I don't think that.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, if
If we're
he
in
went,
convoy, we can fit in.
yeah, if we're with him and we're kind of driving next to him, I'm sure in the heat of a tornado, we there's definitely potential for us to like take separate roads.
oh yeah, I
Get
mean,
mixed up.
Yeah.
we'll have radios. I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
couple radios.
Yeah.
It was hard enough trying to catch up with Wyatt. We could have got up with him on our net day because he was on our net, but we were just so busy trying to catch the tornado. But yeah, where are we at? Let's see. Yep. So,
Sarah said, "Don't pop our Norman bubble."
don't pop the Norman bubble. Yeah.
But if
Um,
you want to take it with us,
I mean, we could start hoping for Norman stuff, so, you know, it's
In theory.
not as far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the back seat's like, I mean, it's got like good.
It should be fine.
Yeah. I've stored a lot of big
Put it
things
with
like that.
Mezzo. We're gonna have to.
For his car, we could honestly just like build like a missile battery in the back.
Oh, did not mean to do that.
But to control the rocket and to
I pulled a Walmart.
it's gonna require some of our software.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So we'll need to be at least nearby Mezzo for the launch.
Yeah.
Control.
I mean, all those days, you know, we'll just stay in close proximity, have the radios. Because I'm thinking about getting a radio for you that you can put in your car, but like legit, like 65 watt. Like we could be miles apart. So like, even in the heat of a supercell, you know, I'm wondering if we could use any like public repeaters to our advantage too.
Maybe.
Because I do plan on getting like the FCC stuff and all that.
So it's a wild card, but do you could possibly try like emailing the project air guy? Like it's a wild card, and like I doubt he's gonna answer, but
We could try emailing the Project Air people,
to get the
just like their designs or something like
yeah,
that.
just get the files.
Yeah.
Because if we get the files, that solves a lot of issues.
Yeah. We could also look at some of his other projects. Like, I feel like he might have taken that one and like made it better from like that specific video for what we were looking at.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But
And
yeah.
there's probably like forum posts or like using
Yeah.
or whatever. We can look into like from Tripoli or something like that.
Yeah. Honestly, the main thing with like a rocket airplane type thing will be just like the controlling of it, like being able to like telecommunication essentially, like because I know nothing about that sort of thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if you could go to like a hobby shop and just pick up off the shelf like RC plane stuff.
Yeah,
Just from the control aspect of it.
that's actually a really good.
I wonder-
I'm curious how what the transmission range is. If anyone knows in the chat, like the transmission range of like a do-it-yourself like hobby remote control airplane type thing, I'd be very interested. If we can get like if we can get like say a mile or something like that,
Yeah.
then that would be decent for like a tornado, because we're not going to be right up on a tornado. We'll be close, but we're going to need like some room for it to like, you know, launch the probe at the tornado essentially.
There's a hobby town.
Hobby town. Who knows if that's even still open?
I know, right?
It's open.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, we might have to
I know we
refund
had a
that.
Radio Shack in town that I went to once. and
Oh
they were
yeah,
closed.
that was big when I was a kid.
Yeah. Fun.
I mean, look, they even got
Yeah.
rocket stuff. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know.
nice. That's like Hobby Lobby type thing.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Fun story. One of my first like little solid state Tesla coils. If any of my high voltage fans are watching for some reason, then I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought just like one of their little IRFP 260 like MOSFETs. I brought it back home and I like put together like just the cheapest like little like single MOSFET Tesla coil thing and powered off like 3 9-volt batteries, and you got like just like a little,
That's kind of cool, though.
yeah, it was probably like a half inch of like little like fluffy purple electric sparks, but it was my first solid state Tesla coil.
No, that's pretty cool.
Fond memories with Radio Shack, and now we can't use them for our RC projects.
Yeah, yeah, they're long gone. I got a breadboard from there once, and I just tried.
I just
messing
saw
around.
I just saw someone named Pharaoh Sirium say yo. So yeah, I think we've got our we might have some of our Tesla coil viewers watching.
Cool, cool.
The Tesla coil era is kind of come to a close at this point for me, at least. Just, I mean, the videos never really did very well. I mean, they're doing all right now just because they've been on for so long that they're kind of building up views. But also, I've kind of gone through all the different kinds to work on. Essentially, I could always build something else, but at this point, I mean, I've kind of maxed out my stats.
Fox said he has an old bottle of head cleaner from Radio Shack. Still has liquid and like 79 cents in old brown glass bottle. I don't know what head cleaner is.
They're starting to ask me Tesla coil questions.
You've got. Hey, how's it going, Nicole?
I just
Sorry.
bought, to answer your question briefly about that I just bought the UD 2.7C, like Tesla coil controller, basically the little circuit that drives it. I just had someone else send it to me. I didn't really buy any of the parts to make it myself or anything. So if you want to know, ask All Science. All Science, he might be on like my Discord still, I don't know, but he's got his own channel, but he's the one who like built it to me, he just sent it to me. So yeah, I built like the bridge, like the IGBT bridge and stuff like that, but yeah, he honestly sent me all the parts basically. He sent me the IGBTs, the stuff like that.
It's pretty cool.
But I'm getting off topic.
Yes, this is tornado stuff.
My Tesla coil days are at least on hold.
But we'll put a Tesla coil into the tornado.
Tesla coil in tornado. No, we'll send rocket fireworks into it like the like the hit movie Twisters.
That's what we need. I've been eyeing that up there.
Oh, like the
PTZ.
Yeah. Again, we're in the National Weather Center, and in one of their big lecture halls, and we've got some fun camera stuff up here. It's got like a little rotating gimbal type thing.
Actually, one of my loyals is a NWS meteorologist, so it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Amarillo, if you're watching.
Nice. So, what are we looking at?
Trying to service.
Trying a service.
I'm looking at radio controllers for like RC controllers.
Okay. Do they have like a kit like for like the plane type things, or?
I don't know if they have kits that have like separate stuff.
Excuse me.
To buy it separate.
Yeah. I do think a kit, like a kit airplane type thing, will be the easiest thing to like mod into a rocket. Because basically the only thing we need from that is like the telecommunication thing and like the things to like steer like the flaps for like guiding it.
Convert it over to whatever design they end up doing.
Exactly.
This is mainly just like radio stuff and controllers.
Yeah. Because once we take care of that, that's like the main hurdle that we need to get over is just like the radio communication to the thing, and if we even do like, do you think we should stick like a BME 280 in this thing, or like just like, because I feel like the BME 280 is like the little circuit that measures pressure, temperature, humidity. We mentioned it before. Yeah, there's probably nicer options, like fancier, but it's like a weather sensor sort of thing. If our goal is to launch the probe near the tornado, but not straight through it, then there's not really much point in like trying to collect data. Also, if it's like flying at like a few hundred miles an hour,
Which you just brought up a very good point. Is it possible, like, let's say we get a weaker tornado, we launch into it, do you think it could go through? I mean, that would be a cool shot
it
too,
could,
I guess.
I think it's possible it could go through, but I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't, we could always try eventually, but I feel like the chances of it like getting caught up in the wind, especially once, because the rockets are only going to take it so far, and then I'm pretty sure most of the way towards and back from the tornado is going to be gliding.
Correct.
So once it's in gliding mode, it's not going to have the same power to like punch through a tornado. So unless you're like a few hundred feet from the tornado,
I was gonna say,
then you kick in rockets.
I was going to say, I guess we'd have to calculate the burn time, right?
Yeah, well, so I mean, I'm sure there's like data on like the rocket engines, like from wherever like you would buy them. I saw like the Estes rockets, like I put it like in like the Discord.
Yeah.
They had like all their thrust curve data
Yeah.
on their website, which was handy.
So those are also available within like OpenRocket. So you can either import those, or most of the rocket modules or whatever are already in OpenRocket to do your simulation and all that.
Okay.
So
So it's like you have like on with you or
so not on this tablet right there,
Right.
but you guys one right there. But so you just basically design it, figure out what the design's going to look like, and then you
It's
can,
like software, like
yeah, it's to design the rocket and do all the simulation stuff.
we got rocket design software.
Ooh.
That's pretty handy. I knew that stuff existed. I just always figured it'd be like behind a pretty thick paywall.
So there's OpenRocket, and then there's RockSim, so you create the version.
So is that like, I mean, the only thing I can compare it to is like the 3D printer like apps, but for rockets, basically?
Like a design type thing.
You can
I mean,
flip it around real quick. So
kind of a 3D modeling type thing. More like a Oh, simulation. Cool.
And so basically you design it and do all the like
You
motors
think you,
and all that type of stuff.
Hey, do you want to see if that we can zoom it in?
Oh, absolutely.
We'll see if we can get a tighter view on this.
That's exactly why I brought it.
I can show the 3D view.
Nice. Pays to have a fancy camera.
Oh yeah. Super shots.
Super chat, super chat, super chat.
If you find do side view.
I can do better so you can do it right here.
Yeah, too much glare currently. So yeah, we'll zoom it in. It's probably not too much glare. It's just the fact that it's kind of dim in here and it's calibrated to this lighting and the.
Yeah, and also it's exposing for our.
Yeah, it's not exposing bright.
Oh, there we go. That actually worked perfectly.
Perfectly. We're got it.
All right, I'm actually gonna lock the focus.
Yeah. I'll see. Let me see what it looks like on the.
There we go.
Oh, no, nice.
That's not too bad. Seeing it pretty
Yeah, they
good.
can see it. They can see it.
Okay, sweet.
It's a little bit. It might be a little bit blurry. I don't know.
Here, let me,
Oh.
let me try it like this.
Yeah. So this is kind of the. This is the software that they mentioned.
All right, how's that?
It's
It's called Open Rocket.
Yeah, it's Open Rocket. Mine's got a little bit of a delay, so I can't tell quite yet. Let me see. Just checking if it's focused. But yeah, this is Open Rocket. It's I don't know anything about it. You want to say anything?
I mean, you just kind of put together the different pieces, like the biotubes, nanotubes, bulkheads, all that type of stuff, and then you.
And it runs the like aerodynamic type simulations.
Correct. It's not super advanced, but it'll give you approximately what's going to happen
Okay.
once you put in like the motor stuff and all that, and then you simulate it.
Nice. That'll come in pretty handy. I mean,
I don't know how it's going to work since we're going to do a slightly different
Yeah, like
design because this is more for traditional rockets.
yeah, right. This is definitely a more traditional rocket type thing, whereas I assume this is also mostly like, straight up type.
Correct.
Calculations.
You can modify it, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how well it would do for like, say, launching, not perfectly horizontally, but
Just like diagonal.
yeah, launching it kind of up and over, and then also with
45
wings and
degrees
stuff
or
like that.
Yeah.
So things to think about, but definitely good to like kind of get an idea of like how long, where a certain burn of a certain motor will take us, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Potentially, I don't know. Yeah.
That is-
What time should the tornadoes come? Well, I was just actually watching like one of the, I don't normally watch Ryan Hall, but he came out with like a winter forecast for this year, and I was curious. So it's looking like this like fall/winter season could be potentially active, like into even January. There could be potentially tornadoes. Apparently it's what's called like a La Nina. So like there's more, it'll be kind of warmer down here in like the central South Plains and colder up north, and kind of where those meet, which is kind of Kansas, like North Oklahoma type things, what it looked like on the little maps I was looking at. That could potentially kick off severe weather and that sort of stuff. So
those nice winter outbreaks.
yeah, hopefully we get something, because waiting all the way till next
Yeah, we're biting
spring
the
will
chop.
be, yeah, it'll be a wait for us for sure. And
Especially
yeah,
with cool planes.
I want to make the most of it, because I don't know what's going to happen after this spring. After I graduate, hopefully, the plan, I'll be graduating in spring. That's unless I fail a class, basically. Yeah, hopefully I get to stay in Oklahoma with the chemical engineering type thing, but this could potentially be one of my last major springs around here. I don't really know. We'll see where I can get a job.
Yeah.
Who knows in this economy?
I mean, that's
But yeah,
very true too.
so yeah, I want to make the most of these next few months. I just found a new neighbor.
Yeah, exactly. And you're talking about moving.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. There's chemical engineering work in Oklahoma.
I mean, there has to be. I mean, it's one of those things that are like.
I mean, if I had to choose between, say, chemical engineering job that pays $80,000 out of state and like a chemist job that's like $50,000, my YouTube channel provides some income, and I'm not currently supporting a family. So, I mean, I'd be happy to work as just a chemist in Oklahoma. it might be seen as like a waste of my degree. Not really a waste. I mean, it's still they're kind of, you know, they're not interchangeable, but you know,
Yeah.
there's some overlap for sure.
Sure, OU would be happy that you're staying in Oklahoma.
Yeah, for sure. We'll figure it out.
No, that's what's.
Yeah, so if you guys hear about any chemist jobs, let me know and I'll let him know.
He said find an alternative to Roundup and make $1 billion.
I mean, there is that Powerball. I mean, it's up to like 1 billion. It's crazy.
Right.
I don't gamble, but
He's talking about like the
I know.
fertilizer
Oh.
or whatever, or bug killer, I guess, or weed killer maybe.
weed killer.
Whatever Roundup is.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I think that's
for sure. Basically, develop a new chemical and become rich off it.
There you go. Yeah, no, actually, I mean, there are like, I'm sure there's things still to be invented.
Yeah, there's things to be invented. I'm sure. Well, AI. I mean,
Oh yeah, AI's.
I'm sure a lot of people, especially on YouTube, complain about AI ruining their art career. As a chemist, I don't care as much about that. I care more about the potential of it, taking over engineering type positions. I mean, it won't take over all of it because there's supposed to be a man in the seat making sure it's actually viable. But who knows where the job will be in a few years from
I mean, a
now.
lot of places are trying to go to AI, but I feel that could be like, Amazon could probably implement AI. You're not worried about.
Like in Amazon Studio, not studio.
Is that what you?
Like the facility where they pack things up, they have robots and stuff doing that. It's fine, but like doing the engineering calculations, like figuring out things like that, they have already used like AI to discover new like drug things that like people haven't even thought of yet. Like it like says, hey, look at this, and then they test it. It's like, oh, this is actually a viable drug for such and such or something like that.
I mean, it is cool, but like you're highlighting, kind of robs people of, I guess, I mean, I think it'll just get implemented more into society. I don't think it'll like take over
Yeah.
the world. I mean, I hope not.
Yeah,
An RC plane.
I don't think it'll take over the world, but I hope I still have a decent job compared to I don't know, the last 20-something years of chemical engineering.
Storm Chaser Nicole said, would you go into pharmaceuticals?
Yes, pharmaceuticals are cool. I mean, I'm good with a lot of different things. It's kind of like if people ask me like, what kind of job are you looking for? I'm like, anything.
Anything that pays money.
If it pays money and it does chemical engineering or chemistry, I'm pretty good with it. Chemical weapons, that'd be.
I mean, I think that's cool. That's my vote.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
join the military.
That just sounds cool. I'm sure there's a lot of people who'd be like, oh my gosh, you're contributing to deaths and horrible things. I just think those kind of chemicals, they're really fascinating.
Oh, they're
Like,
amazing.
how they work and all, like the little things. I guess it's the darker route from drugs. Seeing how certain things interact with your body, it's just on the darker side. Of course, I'm sure there's probably not as much chemical weapon research because there's like conventions against chemical weapons.
Yeah, we're trying to get away from the
So-
Geneva Convention's trying to stop that.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the flip side of that token, I'm sure there's still development to see how we could prevent it harming us. Because we don't necessarily use it, well,
Yeah.
America still has tons of it, doesn't mean another country can't use it on us, and reverse type process.
So yes, pharmacology, drug type stuff. I feel like for that might need, well, in terms of like if you want to be in like research and development type stuff, I feel like you kind of need to have like a PhD or something like that. That's kind of what they're looking for. And also, I think for pharmacology, I want to say is the word, that sort of thing, like drug chemistry. I feel like you also have to have at least some experience in like the bio type area. But I don't know. In terms of like synthesis routes, like if you want to like a way to like synthesize this, that, and the other thing, I'm fine creating whatever. But yeah, it's all weird. It's all stuff. We're here to talk about rockets. Do I have a PhD? No. I am 6 years into a 4-year bachelor's degree. So I'm still going to the University of Oklahoma here. This is my last semester, basically. Well, not the last semester. Spring will be my last semester at OU. But yeah, chemical engineering, get a bachelor's degree in that. That's the goal. They said DIY LSD. No. I always get these comments on like the videos like, make LSD. We're not doing We're not making illegal chemicals. If we did that, then the FBI would know where they probably already know where I live. We
So
aren't.
it's just you're in a federal building, right?
Yeah, we're in a federal building. You can't make me say things like this. We're in the National Weather Center. It's a federal building, and there's cameras.
Yeah, there's cameras
Actually,
everywhere.
this is actually pretty good. I'm not making LSD or any other type of illegal substance.
the legit divorce place.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Back Max Sai is working on one. Yeah, I think he is working on a PhD, isn't he? He's a high voltage type YouTuber.
Oh,
But he's
okay.
also getting a chemistry degree. So
Okay, that's pretty cool.
yeah, he's a cool dude. Nice Christian dude. He's where is he? He's from Hawaii.
Really?
But he's going to a university in California.
Okay. Well, I guess that'll be the
He's
next
been a
cool
good
stop.
friend of the channel for a while now. He's a cool dude. Back Max Sai. I remember he kind of took off. Like he made like. Have you seen like the plasma like donut in like the vacuum chamber?
Yes, okay,
He was
yeah, yeah.
one of the first people to do that, and his video was the first to go viral for it,
That's really cool.
as far as I'm aware.
That's
but yeah.
actually really cool.
He's a cool dude. We were gonna do a collab like a few years ago. He was gonna like come down here. We were gonna make like Tesla coil guns and have like a big duel or something, but
Oh, that's really cool.
kind of fell through.
Get an arc to the eye.
Yeah. But yeah. Back to rockets. What have we learned while we were talking about nonsense? Anything new?
No, I'm just gonna read the chat.
Nothing new. This live stream's gonna go stale. Of course, we've been talking about chemistry stuff.
I mean, mine's doing well. I don't know, much better. I guess most.
I've got 15 concurrent views.
Oh,
Wow.
you're doubling me.
What's your first subscriber count real quick?
Subscriber count
Yeah.
151.
Okay.
Thousand.
So 1,000.
Like total, like for the channel?
Yeah. No. So 50 people and it's
Oh yeah. 15 out of
150,000.
150,000 essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just hit 151,000 subscribers in
So yeah,
Recently.
110,000 if you're.
1/10,000th. Yeah. I wonder how many of them are subscribers and how many have just kind of.
Yeah. Do we have any strays in here? That's a good question.
If you're new to the channel, definitely welcome. I do a lot of chemistry stuff, engineering, high voltage on the occasion, tornado stuff on the
I was
occasion.
about to say storm chasing.
Yeah. Probably storm chasing is more like a once a year type video, just because on my channel they don't tend to do very well.
You'll
But,
get there.
Yeah, he's Mezzo Hunter. He's all storm chasing. I've managed to pronounce it properly.
Yes, you did.
Mezzo Hunters. Got that accent, I guess.
Yeah, the New York accent.
Kinda.
Get some coffee.
Yeah. Mezzo Hunter. He's all storm chasing.
Mm-hmm.
And well, maybe we'll get him out at some point and do a chemistry. or
Ah, I'm
something.
down. Hell yeah.
Figure it out. I'll probably have him taste my homemade Coca-Cola replication.
If I
see what he thinks.
If I die and you guys never see me again, then you know. No,
Then you
I'm
know.
sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. But we got any questions yet? Anyone got anything to ask?
Any questions on my side too?
Yeah. Again, we're live on both channels. We're both live on the LabCoatz and on Mezzo Hunter. My title's got the link for it's the at Mezzo Hunter WX or whatever right there. So
I totally forgot.
I guess you just have to add like an at, or then it'd be like at LabCoatz_science or whatever it is.
All right. I did not know you could do that.
Yeah. That's coming really handy. It's like I'm just looking on. So like here, yeah, for like the one from last time. Now people can just come down.
Oh,
They
okay.
can
That's actually really
click
awesome.
on the
Thank
channel.
you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Google security alert. Yeah, we had
Oh, yeah.
to
Don't worry about that.
login stuff. I say that, and then you're actively like logging into my account while I'm not looking.
I'm uploading videos.
Nice.
There we are.
Jason Black says you should get a drone pilot involved with some of your storm chasing needs. I've seen some awesome footage. Yep, we've been talking about it, the Otis project, and probably great for stats and other science. So yeah, definitely. I have a drone. I actually brought it today. I have taken it storm chasing throughout this year and in previous years. This year was definitely my first major storm chasing year, but yeah, DJI Mini SE. I think this is your first time seeing it.
Yes, it is my first time.
I kind of cleaned it off, but yeah,
Wow, that's tiny.
yeah, definitely not like a a racing type drone. I think he's gonna actually invest in an actual racing type drone
Yes,
because
that's the next one.
that's kind of what the Otis project uses, is like one of the higher speed ones. Not as much for the FPV. I mean, that'd still be really cool, but for like, you know, high winds type thing, because, you know, whenever you're going into a tornado and the winds are like above 60 miles an hour, you kind of need a drone that can handle that. This only goes like 35, so
Try to
I mean, that's pretty quick for that.
I
like,
just
thing.
replaced the propellers on it.
Fly Sky.
But,
You have to do that like ever so often, or you
no, it's just because I ran into things.
that'll be me.
Just because I'm honestly, these ones are really easy to fly. This is DJI. If you ever want to sponsor me, or
Yes, please.
he sent an email recently. Hopefully he gets a sponsor.
That would be epic.
Yeah. Let's see. Try to read through here. He said go for the carbon. I assume the carbon is a type of FPV. He says FPV is key. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect like FPV type stuff, like not like headset type thing. It does obviously stream back to like a screen that, you know, like to where I can see what the drone is seeing. That is definitely key, I think. And it's just like, it comes with basically all the DJI type drones. But yeah, as long as I get a screen readout, I don't care if it's on my face or if it's on like the remote. I just want to be able to see what's where it is, what's going on. The auto home feature, I think, you might be leaning more towards DJI just because it's more clean. It's got like, you know, everything's kind of in box and it just kind of ready to use essentially. And it has a decent auto home feature. Like if I ever lose
that's
this,
huge.
I have taken this, I have flown it basically straight out for a few kilometers, basically, a few miles, and then it kind of, basically until it like loses signal, and then it just kind of comes back. So, great feature. I'm sure lots of other ones, like the ones I've kind of been looking at least for my own sake, just because maybe at some point I might like a faster like FPV type drone. The iFlight series, those.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
Yeah. Those are a little bit more involved to set up. I'm sure you guys know drone stuff. Maybe Mason brought his drone at some point.
I just put it up actually.
You did? Yeah. But yeah, iFlight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, theirs are more bare bones looking at least, but yeah, they can go up like 120 miles per hour. They've got decent camera. You can load your GoPro onto it, like do whatever.
Oh yeah. I see that mount right there.
Decent range. The only problem I have is it's a little bit more. Yeah,
That's the iFlight.
you have to do a little bit more of the development yourself, like, you know, which is good because you can like tune how like certain things behave, like basically it's not like full-blown programming, like, you know, go in and type code or something like that, but you know, you do have to kind of go in and like set up like how you want your controller to respond. It's very personalizable, if that's a word. But so, you know, lots of options, but for someone who's new to it, it can be potentially, it's not insanely intimidating, but it could be potentially a little bit intimidating to like get the initial stuff like set up. But I've never used it, so I can't really speak for it, but you know, it seems like in terms of like a drone, it seems like the superior option. It's cheaper, it's faster, you can load your GoPro onto it. So options, just things we're looking at. I'm personally good with, you know, the squeaky.
I was like, wait, what?
I'm personally good with the, you know, normal DJI type drones. That's what me and Mason have taken chasing before, and they're great for footage. But if you're like in it, like kind of what Mezzo Hunter does, winds could potentially be getting up past 60 miles per hour, and then you kind of want to have good control over your drone, be able to fly it back to and from fairly quickly. In my case, it's usually just, you know, fly it straight up, get some cool footage, pan around a little bit, maybe do a little bit of looking around, and then back down essentially. But even then, like on the Texas storm, like June 8th, the one where things got a little bit crazy, the inflow to the storm was like, you know, up there, like probably 30, maybe even 40 miles per hour. It handled it, but it was definitely kind of shifting a little bit further away as time went on. I kind of like,
Inflow was grabbing it.
pull it back a little bit. So yeah, options. If anyone here knows like good drone type stuff, reach out to Mezzo Hunter. He is. Oh yeah, I kind of do. Ferrocerium's bring up magnet. I always mispronounce the name. Magneticist or something like that. It's like I can't pronounce it. He did like Tesla coil stuff too, but more recently he's been putting out a lot of like not drone, but like FPV. Like he has like little cars and stuff he like drives around.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that. So he's building that sort of stuff. So he might be someone to potentially reach out to. He's a fairly small channel, like probably like less than 1,000.
Okay.
But yeah, he's doing that kind of stuff. I don't know what the range is, but we could reach out to him potentially for like the, at least the rocket type stuff if he knows of like any good controllers, good stuff like that. You should do a 360 drone tornado chase. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be awesome. I didn't even know they had 360 cameras on drones.
I don't think like commercial ones. I don't know if they have like but like I mean if you had like a 360 camera loaded onto like a drone,
that would still be
like the one that you showed there, because they can carry whatever camera you want to stick on it. And if you load it on like a 360 camera, then I mean that'd be pretty sick. Be able to look like have full 360, like look around the
so cool.
drone as it's approaching a tornado. Lots of options. Oh yeah, Magneticist has 2.6 thousand subscribers.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's getting up there. A little bit. Getting up. He was probably around 800 last time I checked in on him. He's been a while since we did anything together. But yeah. Drones. It was, I mean, it's tempting to like maybe go with like a drone instead of like rockets or something like that, but drones are way more expensive. So I mean, it's fine for him. He can invest in that sort of thing. But if we're like trying to like build it ourselves, like a rocket type thing is still feels like the way to go.
And also I like the originality of that.
Yeah, rockets have potential to be a little bit more stressful, like, which is why we're trying to go with like more of like a rocket plane type thing, to where we can steer it back to us, just to reduce some of that potential of it getting like in the trees or lost or something like that. But yeah,
950.
we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out.
Tammy says, I think this is fascinating. Oh yeah, stay tuned. I mean, that's exactly what the collab's for, is to get footage that you guys haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
And then, you know, drones are kind of the same song and dance. Don't get me wrong, they're so cool. I love drone footage, but we want to be original.
Yeah. It'd be cool to have a drone like the Otis project where you just fly it in a tornado or at the tornado, no problem.
Oh, I mean, he's gone into like the condensation funnel and all that. That's I thought it was gonna be gone, but
yeah. I mean, the wind speed in there is about the same as what the drone would be experiencing just flying. So I guess.
yeah, I
it's
mean,
fine.
you know, you're mentioning like some of them are rated for like 120 or 150. And so is that
well, some of the highest end one? I think the record for the fastest drone is like 300 something.
what?
Yeah,
That's
they had it
crazy.
keeping up like easily keeping up with F1 cars, like, you know, just like
I mean, it makes sense. They probably use them, right,
Yeah.
for that type of stuff.
like the more like not mid tier, but they're still really high tier, like for like but drone racing type thing, like common I would say is easily like 200
That's
for like
nuts.
drone racing type stuff. I might be wrong. I mean, you probably know more about drone racing than I do. I know next to nothing, but yeah, they can get up there. I just don't know of any commercial ones that you can get that are like 200 mile per hour. If there was, buy that one. if you can find a drone that goes 200, 250 miles per hour, that's commercial, and you can just kind of buy it and use it, go for it. That would be perfect for tornado chasing type
That would be
stuff.
awesome.
Only problem then would be like battery life. You probably have like 5 minutes of battery. Of course, at that point, it's probably close to like 20 minutes or something like this. But then again, it takes that long to get out and get back. With that thing, getting there and getting back probably takes the same amount. You get the same distance going 200 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, you could
For
just
the amount of
zip
time.
there and zip back.
But yeah,
Sarah said put an Apple AirTag on it. Doesn't need an Apple device though to? Okay.
It pings Apple devices nearby. That's how it gets its
Okay.
location.
So
It'd just
that
be difficult to find it in the field where there's no Apple devices in the phone.
Carbon 12 is back for round 2. Yep. We're back live. We're probably going to, I want to say we're going to try to go live like every weekend or something like that.
Yeah.
Especially once we start like the actual build. Right now we're still kind of in the design phase. We're figuring out kind of who to talk to and like what things to buy. But once we actually start the build, then it'll be more like, say, I don't know, in his garage, like actually like building the rockets and stuff like that, like putting them together. and then eventually testing them.
Oh yeah.
It'll be pretty fun.
No drones from Temu. No worries on that.
User has been banned for naughty words. That's their username. Said, could you also add an RC blimp? Imagine a balloon in a tornado, trying to like steer a blimp with like 60-mile-per-hour inflow into the storm.
I mean, we could try. I mean, it might replicate the Zeppelin incident.
Yeah. Hindenburg.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll load it with hydrogen.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be
Fireball in a tornado.
It'd be cool.
Oh, it would be awesome. Actually, a tornado, what was it? I think 2024.
Yeah.
Did you see it hit
fire.
Yeah.
They hit a transformer or something.
Yeah.
Disrupted the condensation funnel.
Oh,
which,
yeah.
If any of you watching have seen the hit movie Twisters, that's where they kind of got it wrong. They were like, oh, we're going to release this polymer into the condensation funnel. It's going to disrupt the condensation funnel. No.
If anything,
The condensation funnel is just water vapor.
Exactly.
There's still wind there. So this proved basically the point. Like there was like a fire that got like sucked up in the tornado, and it was so hot that the condensation funnel dissipated. But there was still hundreds of miles per hour wind whipping around, being a tornado, and it came right back basically. So basically, launching something in a tornado isn't going to disrupt the tornado very much. If anything, it's just going to add whatever mass you just launched it into the tornado. So, like in the case of the hit movie Twisters, then you basically just turn your giant tornado into a giant sandblaster.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, you're not helping anything. Thought you were supposed to be smart, lady. Or whoever the protagonist was who designed it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what her name was.
So yeah, it condenses because of the extreme low pressure. Obviously the heat from the fire, I guess, I don't know if it evaporated or what, but you're just making it invisible.
Yeah.
And you don't want that.
Well, yeah, it's like the point at which stuff condenses out is dependent on pressure and temperature. So if you have low pressure, it'll crash out and make a cloud essentially. If it's a low temperature, like say if you walk out on a cold day and you breathe in the air, it'll crash out. Like the fire was able to dissipate it because it was hot and it went back. It's like if you ever dissolve like sugar in water. In cold water, it'll dissolve slowly. In hot water, it dissolves quite well.
Exactly.
So essentially you heat up this, because if you're in chemistry or chemical engineering, you kind of learn that water and air are very similar because they're both fluids. And essentially clouds and water in the air, it's a solution of water in air. So heating it up causes it to go into solution essentially. So it just dissolves the condensation funnel fire.
Yeah.
So
And that's a bad thing.
yeah, if you want to see the condensation funnel, unless it's a fire-nado, then it's the condensation funnel is made out of plasma.
Yeah, and I think warm air advection plays into that. Like the fire heats up the surface, and it
Completely different story.
Yeah, there's no mezzo or anything like that. Even though Utah had their strongest tornado, it was of a result of fire tornado.
Yeah.
So
I've heard of like the fires producing like a pyrocumulonimbus cloud, and that basically can develop its own mezzo.
yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that is like next level.
Then it's an actual tornado.
Yeah. And that's probably, I think, what the Utah tornado did, because it got EF2. So it was a SIG Tor from, that just blows my mind.
Ferrocerium again, he said, if you shoot sodium into a cloud, will it explode? Because water vapor. It's a good question.
That's your department?
But probably not. Like water vapor, it might catch on fire, but the reason why people get this wrong a lot, the reason why sodium explodes when it gets in the water isn't because of like the hydrogen it puts off. If you've ever seen like something like lithium burning, the flame is because of the hydrogen. Hydrogen, whenever it's being emitted like that, I mean, if the first time it ignites, it'll pop, but it'll usually just burn. And if it's out in the open, it'll just dissipate away. It won't like cause the explosion. What causes the explosion is called, it's a Coulomb explosion, basically, is what it's called. So basically, if the liquid metal touches the water, it's kind of hard for me to explain. Thunderfoot has a good video on it, but essentially, all the electrons essentially leave the metal and go into the water. And then you have basically a single positively charged thing, and positive charges repel. So it blasts itself apart because it's all just a singular bunch of positive charges and it just rips itself apart. That's why it explodes. And so if you send it up in a cloud, then it's not going to really have a bunch of water surrounding it for it to dissipate the electrons into. So most likely it would just burn. So there's your answer. What about potassium? Just going to go down the periodic table. Yeah, a lot of them will basically just burn. Cesium might, like, I mean,
That's what I was gonna
I
ask
guess it
cesium.
depends. It depends on if it's like what kind of cloud it is. Like if it's a cloud that's got like larger droplets in it, then you could potentially have a few like little pops and explosions here and there if they like hit the metal and stuff like that. But if it's just like a fine like mist essentially, then it'll probably just burn. Cesium, potassium, those might.
What's the most reactive metal?
Cesium.
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 Okay.
People might say francium. Francium is the element below it on the periodic table, but it's extremely radioactive and it like decays within like.
Oh, I know what you're. Yeah.
So
like the half-life is.
They even said though, like just because of like relativistic effects, like theory of relativity type crap.
Wow. Yeah.
Like just the fact that like the electrons are a certain distance from the francium atom's like nucleus, it causes it to be slightly less reactive than cesium. So technically, cesium is still the most
Yeah, I
reactive.
know that.
Yeah. It just things. It's all hypothetical, obviously, because people haven't actually isolated a significant amount of francium. If you did, it would be so radioactive, and the amount of energy be putting off would be enough to basically boil it.
Okay, that's terrifying.
So yeah, of course, it'd all be alpha radiation.
Doesn't it have like one of the shortest half-lives too? Isn't it like just like astronomically short?
Well, it depends on what isotope, but I'm sure there's some that are probably like minutes or something like that.
Yeah, like where I think bismuth is like what, billions of years or trillions of years.
Bismuth isn't generally considered radioactive, although I have heard like the odd person like say, technically there's been like a study or something that showed like bismuth is slightly radioactive. Like if you really watch it for long enough, it will put off slightly more radiation than background. So technically, you could say it's radioactive, but for all intents and purposes, it's not radioactive.
Yeah.
Because we take bismuth. We take bismuth.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
exactly. The pink stuff.
Technically, the element after it, polonium, which is what the Russians used to assassinate that one guy. Incredibly toxic just because of its radioactivity. But yeah, that's the first official radioactive element. Well, aside from, there's like a few oddballs, like, so I'm going off on a tangent. We'll get back to the live stream in a second.
I love radiation.
On the periodic table, the main series of radioactive elements starts at like 83 or something like that. That's like polonium, and then it goes onward to like, every other thing you can think of. There's like two that, aside that, there aren't just isotopes. Like obviously you can have an isotope of carbon that's radioactive, carbon-14. There's isotopes of hydrogen that are radioactive. Tritium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The gas.
So you can have radioactive element of any kind if it's a certain isotope. But there's two elements that don't have a stable isotope that are before element 83, and that's technecium, which is element like 44 or something like that. And people use it for medical stuff, like, for...
With contrast and all that?
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that. I don't think chemotherapy, but maybe like radiation therapy type stuff. I don't know. And then promethium is the other one, and it's like element 60 something.
Okay.
It's like on the bottom row, like the like if you ever seen like a periodic table, there's like the main body, and then down here is like a little row. The bottom row is like the actinides, which are all like uranium, plutonium.
Yeah,
those ones.
the death row.
Yeah, and above it are the lanthanides, which are the rare earth metals, like cerium, like ferrocerium.
Oh,
metals.
okay, yeah. Gold, what else?
Not gold, though.
No, really? Gold is not on there?
No, these ones are more reactive.
Oh,
If
okay, gotcha.
These ones are kind of like alkali metals. They don't explode in water, but they will like fizz, and at least some of them will. But yeah, they're the row above the actinides. They're a little bit more reactive. They're the rare earth ones, and promethium is one of them, and it is radioactive. So, a few exceptions to the general rule.
I think my viewers would... Oh, hey, Heartless. I tried texting you, sorry. They're talking chemistry. Well, weather. I'm going to have to take atmospheric chemistry when I'm here.
He says technetium is 43, promethium is 61. I knew promethium was in the 60s. I said technetium was like 44. Yeah, 43. I'm pretty close.
Isis here. He's our other OU guy. He's doing meteorology.
Oh, is he around? Is he here?
I don't think he's here.
We'll let him.
Isis, if you're here, come.
Again, we are streaming to you live from the National Weather Center here in Norman, Oklahoma. We are in the National Weather Center's lecture hall.
Yes.
And they are closed. Very much closed. And you might not know that we're in here at this point. Well, the people that let us in,
They don't care.
they knew. Are they still at the front desk?
Probably.
Lots
Who
of
knows?
time.
We'll see.
If we get trapped, I'll just submit a report that we're trapped in here.
But yeah. So, yeah. Talking about radioactive isotopes at the National Weather Center.
Wow, I said they're in NWS room 1311. He has like a photographic memory.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Ice is my main weather guy.
If you're on campus, we'll let you in here. You want to come down here?
Yeah,
Ice,
come
on down. We're talking and we.
He goes, I wish.
Do we have any new developments? Pros.
Oh,
The rocket
weather.
The rocket team is
Oh, hello. You made me look.
a severe thunderstorm. See, this is why you always check. We got a severe thunderstorm in Oklahoma.
What?
With rotation.
Rotating wall cloud. See, this is what I don't like about the National Weather Center. If you're listening, National Weather Center, I have some notes. Okay, so there was like a tornado last few days. It was in northwest Oklahoma. You had it on like a 0% no tornado chance day. There was a tornado. I don't know if it was on the ground. Probably wasn't on the ground, but it was there. There was tornado warning. You fool me. Now it's going to happen again. I'm going to be real sad.
He said funnel.
But I want to be there.
Yeah, I mean, we could just race north.
How long will it take to get there? How long will it take?
I mean, bro.
A few hours. It's a solid rotation.
Yeah. Okay. I'll agree with that.
It's there.
I don't know about maybe a shear funnel. I
It's
don't
not.
know.
It's not a tornado warning, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's August and we're missing it.
Yeah. We're not there. That's the main issue.
Dadgummit. Yeah, let's defund the National Weather Center.
I said I saw a tornado warning on that 0%. It was insane. Then Heartless goes, weather is important to me. I learned from my grandpa. It's not August anymore. We are in September.
Dadgummit, you got me there. Technically, it is September. Yes, it is September 1st.
Yeah, September 1st. Happy Labor Day.
I was in the mindset of doing this live stream.
We're
on
YouTubers. We
Sunday.
forget what day it is. So
Yeah. But yeah, September chasing. How long would? There's no way we can get up to it. Well, let's look at the. Yeah, even if we did race up there, by the time we got to it,
it would be like the other day. We'd get there like.
Well, yeah, that. But also, by the time we get there, sun will be down.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be saying. He's cool with nighttime chasing. I'm kind of.
We'll get them out there.
I like to be able to see my tornadoes.
Yes,
but yeah.
we'll have a good nighttime picture somewhere. I don't know. I love night. I think it's just the army in me.
Yeah.
You know, did most of my missions at night, so just
I mean, I like walking around at night and stuff like that. But
there we go.
yeah,
Here's a nice night tornado.
share your nighttime tornado.
I had to. I asked for it. They get the idea.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to my chat. Mezzo loves nighttime chasing. I do. There's less other chasers out there. What can I say? It's nice and
It makes
peaceful.
sense.
Heartless goes, but you could see them in the lightning or power flashes.
Yeah, power flashes. Unless you're out in the middle of nowhere, where there's no power lines.
I'm getting the emojis now. The little flat face emojis.
They aren't happy.
They're discontented. Guys, my super chat is 0 out of 50. No, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. I swear to God, I'm kidding. I'm not like
Yeah, I
that.
forgot to put that up there. I don't think we're gonna get to our goal.
Yep. No stream next week. You guys gonna miss out. That was my
We'll
perk,
stream.
right? I don't even know what my perk was now. Yeah, I think that was.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
YouTube stuff.
YouTube stuff. Yep.
But yeah. No, I mean, figuring it out.
So I said the tornado on your phone was from February 26, 2023. Photographic memory.
That's great.
Good job, Ice.
You're going back.
Ice also has a very. He's very in tune to CC. He could detect. Oh yeah, he could detect like the slightest CC drop.
Comes from being in Oklahoma. Is he from Oklahoma?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He lives in the. Actually, he lives like not too far from us. So if you like were to go, just like he lives like right on the same like level.
Is he
as
not
us.
in Oklahoma right now?
No, he is. He's in Pot County. So yeah. So like right near like here. So basically the same level as us.
Hey, you got super.
Oh, thank you, Heartless. I was just kidding, but thank you.
We're gonna buy dinner with that.
Yes, we
We're
are.
going to Red Robin after.
Red Robin.
Yum.
Yum.
The
But thank you,
Rocket, the Rocket
seriously.
team's left us.
Oh, wow.
They're going on strike.
They're like, I'm done with these guys.
we're done.
That cell is dying.
The cell's dying. They're all interested in the tornado because people got you got us in weather mode.
Yep.
Mason's my,
He's tearing
my
apart.
tracker. Knows
Don't you freaking
apart?
dare, bro.
fall apart. You said no.
Not close yet. Look at
Not
that.
close yet.
It's a very pitiful hook, but
It's pitiful enough to make me not sad. Or sad. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling anymore.
Ice, look near Bramman. There's a little hook on it. I don't see anything in velocity though.
It's better than what we did. Like last.
Oh, that's way better.
Last week we went down to like Texas, like Crowell,
Yeah, good job.
like way down there.
Yeah, near like.
I just remember that because that was kind of where the storm came up, April 28th. That was where it was coming up from. But yeah, we went down to Texas, me and him last week, and yeah, we got nothing. I'm curious how the models have betrayed us today. How? Because I was looking this morning.
Oh, we're breaking out pivotal.
Pivotal weather. I'll go with the Kansas site. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, there might.
You know, I'm not sad. I'm just disappointed, National Air Center.
You're roasting the NWS.
While I'm inside National Air Service, we're roasting them from within.
Yeah, I like College DuPage. I like their,
Even these, like, look at that. That's better than last. What we
That's
were
way
chasing.
better than last week.
What we were chasing. I mean, it goes away pretty quick. I mean, that's after sunset.
You sound it?
Yeah, let me get.
How do you want the
I think so. Yeah, right.
This is basically
there.
right now.
Yeah.
Is this our storm or is that the storm?
Let me take a look. I think it's technically on the one on the right, but the one on the left has to be more interested.
Yeah, I'm talking like fin
Well,
placement,
wait.
body weight.
I'll do that.
Yeah,
It's got a little bit higher.
More cognitive.
Marginal tornado.
Oh, that photograph is horrible though.
Yeah, let me get
Yeah.
How well the simulation.
that. What is this junk?
A little bit of a warm nose.
Disgusting.
No, because.
Let's check this storm. This is the one's actually doing something.
Severe.
We couldn't figure out something.
Yeah.
Not a flat hodo.
If we got it.
It's something,
It's something.
but it's
It's
something. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I'll take the win.
Yeah, we'll just get there and it'll die.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah,
Sarah says she's ready for the cooler temps.
Yeah.
I'm ready
I'm
for
ready
the
for
tornadoes.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. You beat me to the punch.
Want to get a shot going.
Ice said it's not much of anything. Yeah, but we're desperate, Ice. We're desperate.
Yeah.
Then Heartless goes, Joplin wasn't predicted much either. Joplin is, we were actually discussing Joplin before. That was kind of a fail in a sense. Well, not the storm, but,
His chasing apparently.
oh yeah, in the Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried to chase Joplin, then he was confronted with a rain curtain that confused him too much.
Yeah,
and then
so
he
I left.
He left
Yeah.
Joplin behind.
Good decision as a young soldier. I would have probably died.
Yeah.
Y'all are so ready for the second season. Ice, we're biting at the chomp.
Yeah. We're desperate. What do you wanna? I mean, I don't know if there's much else we need to like.
Any questions?
Yeah, it might be good to get out, we could fly the drone a little bit, and
Actually, we could see if we could see any towers or anything. I mean, we may get a little
we'll see
distant
we'll see the
overflow.
tower. Yeah. Anyone got any questions before we go
Wrap it up.
Go fly the drone, get Red Robin.
Yeah, we got a hungry team back there.
My chat's asking how small you can make an atomic bomb.
All right, that'll be our next video. I mean, Cody's lab did have how to
Refine uranium.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah.
He didn't really show how to like refine it into 235.
Oh
right?
yeah, well yeah,
You
it's
know,
not enriching
turning it
it.
into uranium metal. I mean, that's
Okay, so
fairly
we're in a
benign.
federal building, so you should probably clarify.
Hell, they all
We're
know.
gonna have Knox later.
My FBI agents know I am. They know I'm not in possession.
I'm just a storm chaser,
of nuclear
so
material. Yeah, it's a good point. We are in a federal building. But yeah, if you do want to make a nuclear weapon, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need some uranium-235. Simplest way you do it is you take the one amount, the another amount. I think the critical mass you're going to want is around 55 kilograms, basically. Split it in half, fire the two together with high explosive charges, and that should get you at least, I want to say around 10 to 15 kilotons.
How do you find where you're
Our videos are gonna be demonetized.
I mean, this is stuff that is covered in basically.
I thought it was a plutonium bullet, though, right?
No, the plutonium couldn't be used for that because like it's too nuclearly reactive
Okay.
essentially. So by the time they get close, they basically heat up so much that basically it's a fizzle. So it blows itself apart before it can actually like fully
Very
undergo a reaction. Uranium is stable enough to where you can basically fire them together and then
Very interesting.
you know.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Next
So this is
video.
all stuff that I've kind of just picked up from YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a nuclear expert.
Next video, we're gonna make the demon core.
That's what they're asking me to do.
Thank you, Heartless.
But yeah, it's really cool nuclear stuff. I wish people could do nuclear stuff on like an experimental like hobby level, but just the sheer amount of radiation that it puts out,
Oh, yeah.
anyone nearby, unless you have like, I could do it safely just because I could like, in theory, I could dig a big enough, you could basically have like a pool essentially, like, because water's a really good blocker
Yeah, I
of
was gonna
radiation.
say, yeah.
If you have like a deep enough pool of water basically, and you can like manipulate it underwater, nobody around you will be at a significant risk from the radiation. But, there's other things to consider, like, trace contaminants getting into the water, then the water has to go somewhere. But, so yeah, it'd be cool to work with it, but,
Oh, I love radiation, but
But once again, we're in a federal. So this is all.
might say, yeah, it's all hypothetical. Yeah.
Hypothetical.
Yeah. Well, not even air quotes. We don't have any nuclear
Thank
stuff.
you, Heartless.
Yeah. Nuclear stuff's cool, but yeah. I kind of think it's only a matter of time before somebody does something nuclear online that people are gonna notice. It just seems like that's the progression of things.
Oh, I
But-
agree. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to.
It's not gonna be. It'd be cool to make a video on that sort of stuff. The thing that keeps me sane and not doing crazy stuff like that is the fact that I could never post a video like that, and I don't have any purpose to do it just for myself. So
You know what would be cool? You ever see like the little chambers? I forgot the name of the chamber, but basically, I
Oh,
think-
cloud chamber.
Yeah.
I got a few advanced tinkering. Some other people that I've watched and potentially watch me. He's doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
The
that's
cloud
always
chamber.
fascinated me.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Nuclear stuff. Nuclear stuff's fun.
No, it's great. I had uranium marbles, the uranium glass, but I mean,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I mean, it only emits like a couple alpha particles and
Yeah.
not the fun stuff. But I mean, I guess even smoke detectors. Did you guys know that?
Oh yeah. I've got like a bunch of smoke detectors.
Oh, yeah, I
Just
just
'cause
always
we-
take them.
Yeah, we changed ours in our house recently, so I kept them. I kept all the smoke detectors.
Was it
Americium?
Yeah, thank you.
I used to call it Americium. Or
Yeah, well, yeah, because it wasn't invented in America.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Cool stuff. It'd be cool. That's something I could potentially do. Is I don't know. I have to look into the laws, but potentially like extract the americium from like the smoke detectors into solution. It's only like a few micrograms, so you can't really
yeah, it's
do anything
tiny.
with it. But just having a solution with that in it, it's an interesting thought. And maybe like extract it, like electroplate it onto something. I don't know.
That would actually be really
It'd be cool. But yeah, you wanna call it or?
Yeah, I mean, do you guys, thank you again, Heartless.
Last time we opened up for questions, we got down the nuclear rabbit hole in the federal building. So
Great idea. We're going to hear. Any question, guys? For real this time? Before I know we kind of went on the nuclear tangent, but
we went from tornado probes to chemistry to sodium in clouds to nuclear
in a federal building.
in a federal building. Nonetheless, you want to swivel the camera over to prove that we're actually in the National Weather Center?
Oh, I mean, we can.
Just point it over at the their logo on the podium.
Could you loosen? Yeah, thank you.
Oh, right.
Thank you, Foxy.
I'm gonna break it.
Just you loosen it.
Don't break
this.
the $2,000 camera.
Of course.
Yeah. So, yep, there you go. And then you'll just aim it there.
Yeah, you can just aim it.
Oh my god, you broke it.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they get the idea.
You get the idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
So, there we go. Now
There's your proof.
we verified that we're talking about crazy stuff in a federal building.
Yep.
We're going to go to the federal courthouse in Oklahoma City and do it next.
No, better yet, we're going to go to Red Robin and get dinner.
Actually, that sounds like a much better idea.
Mason's going to get a scorpion. Maybe. Yeah.
Seriously, thank you, Gloves. I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys. If we don't have any questions,
Yeah.
yes, Ice. A good job, Ice. I think we'll wrap it up. Yeah, I'll have French toast too.
Yeah. We better end it. My chat's going to pipe bombs.
All right, guys. Yeah,
We've devolved into pipe bomb territory.
we definitely don't want that here. But yeah, guys. Guess next week sometime. Stay tuned. I'll try to do better updates. I suck at it, but yeah.
Probably not in the National Weather Center. There'll probably be classes or something by this time.
Thank you again, Gloves.
We got lucky for Labor Day.
All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for tuning in. Don't try anything at home. And
No nuclear at home.
yeah, definitely. And
No pipe bombs.
FBI agent, no pipe bomb.
all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning
We
in.
aren't doing that stuff at home either. No nuclear pipe bombs
Yes.
for us. Just want to make that clear because FBI is dumb and sometimes they make mistakes and think they were actually doing things. But yeah.
All right, guys.
Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see all you amazing people on the next
Catch
stream.
you next time.
Later.
LabCoatz out.